Hey there, Internet. Hope you're having an amazing Tuesday, May 3rd. I am talking with you today a little bit about why I still love buying DVDs and Blu-rays. Now, you might say to yourself, Kevin, why do you want all of this physical media? Don't you understand you can beam it all through your TV now and you don't need to have any of this stuff cluttering up your space? Well, that's true, but certain films, actually, I discovered, aren't actually available streaming. In addition, I also learned that certain films that if you buy them digitally and you think you own them digitally, you're actually just doing a long-term rental on them because of the way residuals work and the way these companies actually maybe don't own the product for a certain amount of time. Then it goes on to somebody else and it might end up disappearing off of the internet. So I have recently got into the practice of buying physical media. Another nice thing about buying physical media is it actually helps with the residuals for the filmmakers, the writers, different people involved in the film production, which is kind of a big thing going on right now. If you haven't heard about the Writers Guild strike in LA, New York, Atlanta, it's affecting all of those regions. And it's primarily because the streamers have come in and people aren't getting residual payments from streamers. So they're getting paid a one-time thing, goes out on the streamer, and then the streamers make a ton of money off of it, and that money doesn't trickle down to the actual creators. But one way you can prevent this is, again, by buying DVDs or Blu-rays. You'll also find certain films that just aren't out there. Even if you check on Amazon and you want to rent it and buy it digitally, you just can't do it. So one such movie that I came across recently is this one, Game Day, by Richard Lewis. I read about earlier this year. He's got Parkinson's now. Very sad to hear that. I want to find out what is the best Richard Lewis movie that maybe I haven't seen. I heard a lot of great reviews for this film, Game Day, which is almost like, a basketball film with, the coach, and he's got all these things going on. But it's only available through DVD, and you can see the DVD is quite thin, because of the fact they had issues with distribution and this and that and the rights, and got locked up with a company that basically went out of business. So the only way to watch this classic Richard Lewis film is actually physical media. Some of the other movies that I'll just go through and explain why I bought each one and what the significance is. Great show like Better Call Saul. Sure, you can watch this on Netflix streaming, but I really like listening to the director and writer's commentary, so I can learn more about the story, what they think about, the characters, how they, develop the characters, and all those great little details that you miss out on when you watch something streaming and there's no commentary. Again, just a great Thai film that I saw was not available to buy digitally, and I wanted to see this movie because I went to Thailand, and my wife is Thai, my daughter's Thai, and I want them to be able to see Uncle Boonmee, who can recall his past lives, by a director whose name I cannot pronounce. Very excited to watch this film with them. And again, it's an opportunity to share the culture. And it's something that, again, wasn't on Netflix, wasn't on HBO, wasn't on Amazon Prime. So the only way to get it was to buy physical. Now, some of these other movies, you could still be able to see them online and digital, I believe. But one that I think was hard to get to was Wild at Heart. Classic David Lynch film, Nicolas Cage, one of David Lynch's best films. And I saw, there's only a certain number of copies left out there on Amazon. So I said, I need to buy this right away. I'm going to actually open this one because I want to see what's on the inside, just to give you another nice detail about what exactly do you get when you buy one of these things. For those of you who maybe have never bought a Blu-ray in your life, you're like, what's on the inside of that thing, Kevin? So on the inside, you usually have a disc, usually some paperwork. Now, this is the one thing I don't like about Blu-rays is when you get the plastic and then it gets caught on the side, and then you got like that layer of just, I don't know what you call it, that bind layer. Oh no, the disc, it fell. It fell. Is it okay? This is the big thing. You got to make sure your disc is all right. You got to check them when you get them. Make sure you got the right region and everything. Seems pretty okay to me. Nothing fancy on the inside, but I did notice the thing is broken. So that's why the disc wasn't staying. And hopefully it doesn't create more persistent issue. No, it seems to got it now. Another great film that just came out on Blu-ray last month, Super Cop 3. Megan Yeoh just won Academy Award for Best Actress. And maybe it's because of this movie with Jackie Chan where she almost died making the film. She actually said Jackie Chan saved her life at one point in the film. They were doing a car stunt and it got really crazy. So I said, I need to see this movie. Love watching Jackie Chan movies with my wife and daughter. And this was one that I could not find available digitally. So I said, oh my God, how is this film not available? I need to add this to my collection. Final one, and I'll say this, these are our sponsor for this video because they sent me this amazing Blu-ray DVD for free, Invaders from Mars, Ignite Films, Classics for the Future. You can see all about it. This is a brand new 4K restoration of the film, 1953 film I've never seen, all about Cold War tensions and the space race, paranoia, and of course aliens. Seemed like the perfect time to watch this movie with all the alien paranoia happening in the past couple months, all the stuff going on with Ukraine and Russia. So I'm excited to check this one out in the next couple days, and I'll let you know what I think about it. That pretty much sums it up. I'll also end it on this hard-boiled Blu-ray, which I had to get just because seeing him with the baby and the shotgun, it's just such a good imagery. And the final thing I'll say, and this is a nice thing about getting a Blu-ray, a special edition collector's Blu-ray, sometimes the value goes up on these because there's only a certain number in print, and sometimes they have things really cool on the inside, like this awesome poster for Super Cop 3, which I will show you right now. And just gives you one more idea why you might want to consider buying Blu-rays. Because it helps support the artists, the filmmakers, the writers, and you also get some pretty cool incentives. Maybe I'll hang this one up somewhere. Anyway, that's my video for today. I hope this was informative. I hope that you go away from this video and say, let me pick out a Blu-ray. You know, if it's a film that you're going to end up watching more than one time, it's worth owning it. If it's a film that every Christmas you put on Die Hard, maybe it's worth getting that 4K Die Hard Blu-ray. So that way, you know, you never know where it's going to go streaming. If it moves from HBO to some other network, and then all of a sudden you're hanging there, Christmas Eve, you want to watch Die Hard, and the only way to watch it is to pay $30 for a digital copy, which you don't really own. So, gives you something to think about. If you enjoyed this video, you liked it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button to stay up to date on the latest film and tech news. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.